Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to ask the cards like about the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef, like if they're still having it, because I saw the barbs, like Cardi has that thing going on with Instagram where it's like, oh, you can get a reading or whatever, and people were DMing it and asking if she still had beef with Cardi. And so I was like, I mean, with Nicki, or like how the beef was going or whatever. And so I was just like, let's see what the cards say, because obviously that's like a computer program app or whatever. It says it's run by Instagram anyways, just sending automated messages to people. So, you know, obviously nobody's getting answers about that. It just keeps saying like 2021 is going to be a great year for you, or whatever the automated message was saying that I saw in there. So let's see, Spirit, please join us and answer any questions that we have in regards to the relationship, the energy, the connection between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Spirit, thank you for joining us and answering any questions that we have in regards to the connection, relationship, energy, feelings, whatever between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. We ask only with the intention of clarity and purpose, understanding, not with any bad intention. Please bless all who ask about this reading, as well as all who watch and participate. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. So see what the overall energy is. They've worked things out behind the scenes, you guys. Not that they're like calling each other like, hey girl, where'd you get those shoes from? Love them. I need to get some myself, you know. We're like, what kind of bottles do you prefer, Cardi? I'm looking for some for my son or whatever. Some of that going on. But I do feel with this Karma card, the wheel, you know, and then we have this Ten of Wands, that they have come to like an understanding and agreement. It's just like, both of them, honestly, they were over it anyways. So, you know, we do have this Lovers card with this Ten of Coins here talking about that we will get something from them working together in the future. So we will get some kind of song collaboration, whatever, from them again. And yeah, I mean, the underlying energy is the Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, and King of Coins. There's a man that played a part in getting them to come back together. There was women too, but the person who finally got them to come back together and have a conversation and like mend things was a man. And it's a guy that's like worked with both of them or wants to work with both of them again. I don't feel it being like Offset, and definitely not Quavo. It feels like an older man in the industry, like behind the scenes. So it might have actually been somebody like from the quality control side of things, like P or something like that. Because I feel like the energy of somebody else being like, okay, like this is affecting other people. Like, so we need to reel this shit in and like be okay now. So, Spirit, can you tell me, how does Nicki Minaj feel about Cardi B at this moment in time? Spirit, how does Nicki Minaj feel about Cardi B in this moment in time? Spirit, please let us know, how does Nicki Minaj feel about Cardi B? And listen, guys, I like both of them. Like, I really do. I think, you know, if we're going to talk about who is more of a rap legend or whatever, obviously Nicki, but I mean, I still like Cardi. I think Cardi I say this all the time. Like, I see Cardi just being more of like getting more into acting, movies, TV shows, stuff like that, because she has such like an entertaining personality. I know she said before, like, music's just fun to her and it's a bag, you know, it's not like something serious that she's like, oh, I have to be the #1 rapper, you know, for the rest of the world and for all of my life. Like, she's cool doing her own thing, and I like that about Cardi. Like, I think she's really real, you know. I mean, of course, I don't agree with everything that she does, but I don't agree with everything Nicki does either, but I think that we can like both of them and we don't have to pick sides. Like, that's the thing. Like, people get so mad at me, like, being a Nicki fan, like, oh, but how can you like Cardi or vice versa? And I'm like, why can't I like both? Like, why do I have to choose a side? Like, I'm not fighting over here. Honestly, yeah, it's like, at first, of course, like, Nicki was like this little bitch, you know, and wanted to like tear ass a new one, and she has over time, you know. But honestly, Nicki's so like grown and in her like bag, you know, being a mom, being a wife. She's got other things to worry about. She feels like there's bigger fish to fry, so to speak. So she's just not like, again, it's the wheel card, and this, whatever this collaboration that is coming, it's like both of them see the bigger picture in this. There's gonna be a lot of money to be made. We're gonna break the internet. Like, you know, I just feel like they haven't recorded this yet, you guys. And I don't even feel like the song is done yet, but it's something that is being talked about and planned. They're trying to find the perfect thing to do it together on, you know, because obviously you can't just like go do Motorsport Part 2. Like, if Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are getting along and they're gonna release a song together and they know that this is gonna be like huge, then it's like, we need the perfect song for this. It's got to be something that's going to be catchy. It's got to be something that people are going to want to listen to, you know. So I'm excited because it's almost like we're getting the female rap version of The Boy Is Mine, you know, where everybody thought Monica and Brandy hated each other so much. And then they made this song together and we were like, what? And it was such a great song and it was such a moment, you know. Of course, then after the fact, they fell out with each other again. But hopefully, you know, and we'll ask. But I don't see anything of them falling out again after this. And, you know, this is the thing. Nicki's really, motherhood has softened her towards, like, other people. But it's also made her, like, have boundaries as well. So expect to, like, for the most part, if we see her actually work with people going forward, you guys, it is going to be very centered around like financial benefits and not so much about like, oh, well, that person was nice to me and I had a friendship with them. Like, she's kind of at that point in the music industry too, where it's like, I've had enough problems with people. I don't really care to have problems with anybody anymore. Like, I just want to like make my money. Like, she's not looking at it the same way that she used to because she's been so beat down by it, you know, where at first it was like, oh my God, all these people like me and we all want to get along and make music and be creative and this is awesome. Now that, you know, she sort of saw like what people can do to you in this industry, and that's why she's seeing Megan go through that. It's like, you know what, like, I'm gonna hop in the booth, I'm gonna collect my check, I'll show up for the music video, we'll get along, but we're not hanging out afterwards. Like, I'm going home to the baby and my husband, and you go do whatever the hell you want to do with yourself after. Like, we're good. All right, Spirit, how does Cardi B feel towards Nicki Minaj? Thank you, Spirit. How does Cardi B feel in this moment about Nicki Minaj? I don't know why, like, Spirit was just saying if the right barb catches Cardi at the right moment, she'll, like, do one of her, you know, clapbacks, I gotta address this thing, which it's like, Cardi, Please take the advice that I gave Nicki in the last reading I did. You don't have to respond to everything because that drags shit out. People forget things so incredibly quickly these days because there's always something going on, because it's like, oh, Cardi B and, you know, the Barbs are going after Cardi B, but then we forget 2 seconds later because it's like, wait, Alex Baldwin's wife isn't Spanish, you know, or Iggy Azalea's blowing up on the side chicks on Instagram again, you know? And so it's like, we forget. You don't have to address it. Like, nobody's going to still be talking about it next week. Like, we're good. She's actually, you guys, she's really happy for Nicki, like, being a mom. Again, we get this wheel card where they've turned things around. They are in a better place. She's also looking at working with Nicki as being, you know, good for her financially. Cardi is the one that's more worried and like trying to hold on to faith that this is actually going to come together. Because she does worry that like maybe the fan bases are going to stir up shit before this can happen. And that there will be like another falling out, because it's talking about here, like Cardi's always kind of seen it as the fans made it bigger than it needed to be. And they're the ones that have dragged it out with the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Coins, and the 4 of Wands. It's like she's dying to tell people that her and Nicki are okay because she doesn't want the fans to keep coming after her. And so I think when Spirit was saying if the right barb catches her on the right day with the right thing, like, you know, it's more of like, oh my God, like I just talked to everybody last night and like, we think we found the song for us to work on. Like, don't you guys dare like start stirring the pot and this is all gonna fall through. So then it's like her getting mad and being like, well, if you only knew that we've been okay with each other for the last whole entire year, like you'd leave me alone. Like that's kind of where she, you know, would snap. But again, because we have this 2 of Cups, it is talking about them working together with this Ace of Wands, Cardi being really open to it and excited about it. So, you guys, their beef is over. It's been over. They don't care. They're fine with each other. Like I said, they're not best friends, but they're okay. Like, they don't have a problem, and we are going to get something out of them. It's working together. So, let's see. So please answer. Will this song come together, come out, and will they be okay with each other still afterwards? Thank you, Spirit. Just tells the energy around this song. If it happens, what can we expect? Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. I don't even want to say what Spirit just told me because I'm like, I don't want people getting mad at me. I don't want people getting mad at me for that, so I'm not even gonna. Okay. They've already gone back and forth. Where they've had like a bunch of ideas, okay? So the cards are basically saying like what I was originally like hearing from Spirit. So Nicki had the idea of having it be more of like a girls thing, you know, like how we had, I don't know, like if you guys are too young to remember when we had the ladies night thing and we had all these different women from all these different genres coming on and making this song together. Like Nicki wanted to do something more like that. And what Spirit was saying is that Nicki's idea of it was that if it was just her and Cardi on a song, people would make too many comparisons and they would say either Nicki had to dumb down her verses to make Cardi sound decent on the song, or like, oh, Cardi didn't even write that, Nicki wrote all her stuff. So it's like there won't be so much like comparison and attacks and, oh, you did this and you did that, if there's like a bunch of people on the song. Cardi didn't want to do it that way. She really wanted it to just be her and Nicki, and just like a cool like girl song that they can be like, look, we're vibing, we're cool, we get along, it's fine. And like that being the way of sort of like publicly squashing the beef. So she felt like if there's a bunch of other women involved, like it's too distracting from making the point that she wants to make, because there's this Ace of Pentacles here, and it's not only talking about like a new project that's coming and everything, but it's also talking about making a point. And for her, she really is looking at it like, please God, get the barbs off of my back finally. So here's Cardi as this Queen of Swords, because she's the Libra, so she's taking on this Queen of Swords energy, with the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, which is talking about her not wanting to work together with other people and sort of like, no, like on that idea. There was other songs that they came to Nicki with, because she is as this Queen of Pentacles, that Nicki's just doing everything from business standpoint. Not that she doesn't, you know, not that she didn't want to end the beef with Cardi, and not that she's like okay with it. It's just to her, it's like, I don't really care. Like, I just want to make money and be good and be like in control of things over here. And like, if this is what I need to do to put myself back in that situation, then I'm going to play nice. So we definitely will get something from them, you guys. I don't feel that they're going to be like arguing, fighting, that there's going to be a bunch of drama. People will try, of course, to stir it back up. No matter if they have every girl in the rap game on this song and it's a 50-minute long song so everybody gets a verse, or if it's literally just Nicki and Cardi throwing disses at each other, you know, on their own, or just saying we're best friends now or whatever, people, of course, will still try to like stir shit up and compare and make issues out of it and everything. But overall, with this Ace of Wands, like, they're gonna work together just fine. It's gonna come out. It's, you know, it's gonna be a decent song. Like, I feel people are gonna like it. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like the song that we're all gonna like when we look back at Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and be like, what was the defining moment of their career, your favorite song they ever put out? Like, I don't think people are gonna be picking this song as it, but are we all gonna listen to it and enjoy it when it comes out? Of course. So it's not going to be a bad thing, you know. I think that it'll be important for both of them as far as healing, as far as both of them like kind of just changing the energy around them like in the music industry and sort of taking hold of everything again. So it will work out, you know. But again, I'm glad to see that the beef has been over and that both of them have moved on and have bigger things that they want to do with themselves and all of that. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things. We are going to do big giveaways at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm also picking people from the comments on all the videos I post this week to win a free reading. And so I will start going through and picking people starting tomorrow, Monday, December 28th. I swear to God, I have not like been able to just come to grips with the fact that today is Sunday and it is not Monday. I don't know why I'm so stuck on that. So anyways, guys, I love you all so very much, and I will see you again really soon. And if you did want to book a personal private reading with me, code BELLA40 will get you 40% off at checkout. All the information is linked in the description box below. See you soon. Bye.